With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 25-yard line.
What? One, 90.
Check. No. Let's go, defense.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
He's checking crunch. Kill. Check. Crunch.
To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's third and long.
Check. Check three. Check out three.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Wait, 10. Wait, 20. Hey,
Check three.
When he hit.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up there in the lot.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 47 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Under 10. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
On first down, Dickerson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Check 24. 22 jet bomber. Rip. Hey, Alabama.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Who that? Mike 40. Bang it. Hey, look.
To throw again is Wilson. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Khalil Mack in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just is not. And the pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. John Henderson, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, it could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Check 59, Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot.
59. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 72.
On third and long, it's Brady. Caught by Allen. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Wait, 20. 59. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, check it.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Dan, which also
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Switch. Go 14.
Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And an alley to run. And he nearly nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
It's going to be a long day. 14. It's going to be a long day. Switch. 25. Check 20. Look for signal. Deuce. Right.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider deep. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Ready. Set the play. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I'm too strong. Too big for you. Check
It's now second and 6.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Kevin Green drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on fourth down. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. Taken from just outside the 30. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. That